right around Australia. Welcome to Chris Conroy's World of Boats.
Hi, welcome aboard. You know, most towns and villages throughout the world have taken decades or even hundreds of years to establish their own particular character and atmosphere. Now, Sanctuary Cove Village must be one of the youngest villages in the world, being about 14 months old. But with the ultimate event, which was held in January 1988 for the opening, Sanctuary Cove went through all that process of tradition building in just about a week. And in the ensuing 12 months or so, Sanctuary Cove has followed through that tradition of being a really cosmopolitan, bright, carnival atmosphere type village. And every Sunday afternoon you'll find people here enjoying the street entertainers, sitting out in the Paris-style outdoor restaurants and enjoying beautiful food. And of course they visit both by road and by boat. Now, Sanctuary Cove has several functions each year. About a month ago we covered the inaugural air show, and this is the second Sanctuary Cove Boat Show held during May 1989. Now, apart from the carnival atmosphere and the fact that there are a whole lot of people here looking at the boats and enjoying themselves as only you can at Sanctuary Cove, there is also quite a magnificent collection of both large and small boats, which shows the stage to which the Australian industry has progressed during the last 5 or 6 years. The inaugural Sanctuary Cove Boat Show, which was held in '88, was really only a precursor to this one. Sanctuary Cove are more than willing to make whatever changes are necessary in order to make the show venue as relevant as possible. And in the case of this show, they've changed the way in which the marina and walkways are set up so that it's possible to walk around in a large circle and view a large number of absolutely superb boats that are actually floating. On top of that, they've built tents and indoor venues for showing of accessories and small boats, and we have an outdoor array of larger boats. Now, the weather hasn't been too kind. There's been a little bit of rain. Luckily we've had some sun, and it's about the first sun we've seen in 1989 on the Gold Coast. So the weather has certainly not cooperated to 100%, but it's been acceptable. And even when we have had a bit of a drizzle, nobody has really been deterred. Everybody has still really enjoyed the way in which the boat show is set up. Now, Sanctuary Cove is located on the eastern side of Hope Island, which is about 15 minutes drive north of Surfers Paradise, and it's bounded by the Coomera River, which, by the way, was dredged all the way to the Southport Seaway to around about 3 metres depth. Now, that's deep enough for the tall ships which visited Australia at the end of 1988 to have been able to negotiate the waterway from the Seaway all the way up to Sanctuary Cove Harbour and go on display there. Now, it was developed to cater to the needs of people who wish to lead an exclusive and luxurious lifestyle, and it's unique in that it has as its hub a village which is complete with a range of shops and stores to cater for the needs of the residents and visitors, as well as a range of fine restaurants and a yacht club and bar. It's become a favourite meeting place for Gold Coast boaties who tie up at the marina berths provided and enjoy the music and the atmosphere. It's easy to understand why people would want to live here. The complex offers a comprehensive range of services and facilities, including the Hyatt Regency Hotel, the Palms and the Pines golf courses, both of them world class. There are tennis facilities, bowls, squash, and a world-class country club and recreational club. On the water, Sanctuary Cove offers a boatie's paradise. There are 309 marina berths, 60 private jetties and around 100 casual berths for the visitors. This means that you can tie up free of charge for the day and have your boat constantly monitored by the Harbour Master's staff who patrol the harbour in their rigid inflatables. The village houses a brokerage and charter operation, and there's a travel lift and maintenance facility with a range of services from engineering to fit out. There is also a fuel wharf offering all types of gasoline plus diesel. The village at Sanctuary Cove lends itself perfectly to large-scale special events. Apart from the compact layout, which means that walking is kept to a minimum, the organisers make sure that everyone's entertained all the time, with jugglers and musicians roaming the streets, clowns to delight the kids, and plenty to see and do. The parking facilities are vast, with visitors being bussed into the village as they arrive. There's even a brewery with conducted tours. Organisers of the boat show were Harry and Marilyn Davis, ably assisted by John Bowden and the staff. and the sponsors were Power Brewing, Sun Newspapers, Hardy's Wines, Canterbury Clothing, Ansett Airlines and Tom Wild of Springwood Marine in Brisbane. Now Tom's an old friend of World of Boats and Leisure, and he donated a $25,000 signature 1550 complete rig as a giveaway prize in the show. Now it was drawn on Sunday afternoon. Tom phoned the winner, who told Tom that he was about to come in and buy a similar rig from him anyhow. So apart from giving away a rig, Tom also lost a sale, but he was happy about it, and it certainly helped to enhance the overall value of the boat show for everybody. The show was opened by Rob Borbidge, Queensland's Minister for Industry, Small Business and Tourism, who commented on the comprehensive range of exhibits and the positive impact of the marine industry on business and tourism in Queensland. Special covered display areas were set up for everything from a replica Mercedes SSK Roadster to OTC, who are providing a huge network of cellular telephone facilities all around the country, as well as a rescue and safety network. Engine manufacturers were prominent, with Zups Marine showing Isotta Fraschini diesels and the remarkable Levy drive, and Detroit Diesels won the prize for the best stand. There were some interesting accessories exhibits too. Captain Hook offers a rubber-mounted mooring mast to ease the problem of picking up your lines, another example of Aussie ingenuity. Volvo had the latest Duo prop, and there was a new range of high-tech depth and fish finders from Humminbird in the USA. The list goes on, and we'll cover several of the more interesting exhibits in coming weeks. The floating display was truly comprehensive, with most of our major manufacturers presenting a range of their stock. This was headed up by John Eager's Ocean Trek, who showed Ecstasy, the 1989 Boating Industry Association Boat of the Year. The industry's really come of age in this country, and I'm sure that we have a wider variety of hull types, fit-outs and power options than anywhere else in the world, and they all seem to be represented at the show. A sign of the times was the strong showing by such American manufacturers as Chris Craft, Wellcraft, Sea Ray, Maxim and Bayliner, among others. The quality of finish and presentation of these boats is superb, and we're already seeing their impact on the locals with a general lift in finish and presentation. There was also a strong showing by Taiwanese-built cruisers. These have been available here for many years, usually marketed by a brokerage which deals with a specific factory, and apart from being beautifully built and finished, particularly with teak interiors, they've always provided excellent value for money. I saw more large sailing craft at this show than at any Queensland show in recent years. Again, the range of types was comprehensive, with cruising catamarans sharing the marina with out-and-out ocean racing machines, along with a range of cruiser races which will surely swell the ranks of Gold Coast racing fleets in coming years. This is a relatively new trend and is obviously the result of the stabilisation and deepening of the Southport Seaway. The floating display was rounded out by three of the most luxurious motor yachts in the world, the locally built Mystique, Cosmos and Lady Barbara. The Hyatt Regency hosted a full-day International Marine Industry Seminar on the Friday with an impressive range of local and international speakers, including Mr. Kaori Igimi, winner of the Melbourne to Osaka Yacht Race and a major contender for the 1989 Sydney to Hobart race, as well as the Japanese Challenge for the America's Cup. He spoke on the awakening of the Japanese people to boating as a national pastime. I monitored the feelings of the exhibitors carefully during the show, and it seems to me that they were more pleased and enthusiastic about this show than any other in the region in recent years. The organisers circulated a questionnaire, and a survey of the answers indicated a surprisingly low percentage of minor complaints. Minor or not, these will be seriously addressed by Sanctuary Cove during the coming 12 months or so, and we can look forward to an ongoing expansion of the Queensland International Boat Show at Sanctuary Cove. With around 90,000 people attending over the 4 days in 1989, there can be no doubt that Sanctuary Cove has come of age as a national venue for boat shows. The excellence of the venue, along with the enthusiasm and skill of the organisers, will ensure that our boating industry continues to enjoy this very positive influence on its growth into the next decade. We'll be back with more right after this.